From the Blackbird Studios in sunny North Cambridge, it's the Rave 10-minute podcast. And now, he would never turn his back on the Wolfpack because he still thinks wrestling is real. Rave.
What the fuck is going on? It's your boy Rave. Hey, you know what, T-Money? First of all, it's real to me, man. It's fucking real to me.
Full life, bro.
Anyway, my name is Rave. This is the Rave 10-minute podcast, man. We almost didn't have a show this week because your boy Rave is so goddamn busy. As you hear this, Tuesday, your boy Rave is going to be sitting in jury duty. That's right. They caught up to your boy Rave, and I got to serve my fucking civic duty. And it ain't to rock that booty, whatever. But I think I know a way to get out of it. I'm just going to say I think everyone's guilty, and from what I hear, they will let me go. Anyway, so if you haven't heard already, Metallica dropped their new song over the weekend. Well, actually, I think it was Friday or something. It's called Hardwired. And I'm going to give you my opinion and my take on Hardwired and also where I think the future of Metallica is going, man. I'm going to give you my pros, and I'm going to give you a little bit of the cons, man. Now, if you haven't seen the video or heard the song, maybe I'll put a link in the description down below. You know, I always hear the other people say that. I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure it out. Your boy Rave is good like that. Anyway, the album drops November 18th, Hardwired to Self-Destruct. This would be Metallica's follow-up to 2008's album, which I think was really good. It was called Death Magnetic. If you don't have Death Magnetic, definitely pick it up. It's really, really good. It's nothing like that shit sandwich they put out in 2002, Saint Anger. Death Magnetic's a really good album. And hopefully, from what I hear, this next album will also be really good. So if you want to go listen to that first, man, just pause the fucking podcast, go back. It's on YouTube, Hardwired by Metallica. And, I'm going to say right off the bat, I liked it. I didn't hate it. It took a few listens, man. When I first started listening to it, it was like, oh, damn it. Because of James Hetfield's voice. I've been listening to Metallica since I was 14. And I'm kind of sick of James Hetfield's voice. But they keep fucking chugging along, man. And they learn from their mistakes, you know what I mean? And let's get to the good. Well, one, it's the first new Metallica album in 8 years. Like I said, Death Magnetic 2008 was their last one. And the tone of this was really good. As a musician myself, I'm always listening for, tone, guitar, rhythm. What are they bringing to the table? And, the guitars sound great, but that's to be expected. The drums sound really good, man, particularly the bass drum. If you listen to the bass drum in this and the snare, Lars Ulrich is a fucking machine because the guy's got to be 52, 53 years old, and he's not slowing down. If you listen as you get halfway through the song, he kicks those fucking trademark Lars Ulrich double bass drum, man. He can still fucking do it at 52, 53, so that's really good. The tone was really good, man. Sounds really sweet. The other good thing I thought was it's a short song. It's 3 minutes long, and that's kind of where we're at with music nowadays because, I used to write songs that were 5-6 minutes long, and people would always tell me, yeah, it's a great song, but cut it down a bit, and Metallica's kind of known for doing these 8 or 9 minute songs like Orion or Broken Beaten, All Nightmare Long off of Death Magnetic. It's a 7.5 minute song, something like that. But they cut it down to 3 minutes. So you get in, you do what the fuck you got to do, say what the fuck you got to say, and then you get the fuck out. Another thing I liked, starts right off with the fucking profanities, man. He's just like, we're all fucked, we're shit out of luck. And I'll tell you why I like that. Metallica, at this point in their career, they don't have fuck you money. Metallica has fuck me money. So, because there's profanity on the album, they're probably going to have to put a sticker on it. And, most record companies would say, hey, man, don't put that sticker on there because you're going to, there's going to be 10,000 people who can't buy it because they're going to be 15, 16. And Metallica, since they've got fuck me money, they're like, yeah, you know what, we'll just take the hit. So we're going to say what we want to say, and fuck it, put the sticker on the album. And I like that, man, because they're expressing themselves and they're not letting, people tell them how they should be. They're not being too poppy. They're actually harder. The last album was hard. This album's hard. They start out with the fucking profanities, and, they're not going to let anyone tell them to tone it down a bit, you know what I mean? And let's get down to some of the bad things. A couple of notes I took. I think this is going to be Metallica's last album, and I'll tell you why. We get a new album from Metallica every, it's 5 to 8 fucking years, man. I don't know what their problem is. Your boy Rave puts out an album like every year and a half, and I'm lazy. These guys get all this money. Put out a fucking album every year and a half, Metallica. Come on. Yeah, I honestly think that this will be their last album. And I'll tell you why. From what I hear, they're working on like some huge, almost like a box set, and they're going back, I hear. They're going to remaster the first album, Kill 'Em All, fucking classic. They're going to remaster Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, and from what I hear, this is going to be coming out soon. And in that box set they're putting out, I don't know when that comes out. I don't know if it's, that comes out with Hardwired. Bunch of pictures, sort of a retrospective. If you see the video on YouTube, they say like not too long ago, and they show something from Kill 'Em All, and they show Cliff Burton, and they go all the way up to Death Magnetic, right up to now. And you know, when they put out their last album, they were my age. Now they're like 52, 53. So in another 8 years, they're going to be 61, 62. And I don't know what they can do at 61, 62. Like, not that Metallica's just going to fade out and die. You know, you might get like an EP from them. They put out 4 songs a couple of years from now. But the truth of the matter is, man, their best years are behind them, especially when you're playing this type of music, man. This takes a lot to do this type of shit. I'm surprised they're still going now. Yeah, so unfortunately, kids, I think this is probably their last album. It's a double album, and anytime you get a double album, you know, I wish they would just put out like 8 good songs rather than like, I don't know, there's like 19 songs on there probably. You know, they should just put out 8 songs, wait 2 years, throw out 8 more. That way they can tour, make their money. But, you know, not all of these songs are going to be good. I mean, the last double album that I bought was, I believe, the Chili Peppers put out Stadium Arcadium in like 2006 or something like that. And, you know, they had like 18 songs on there, and like 5 out of 18 were good, 4 were okay, 2 were and the rest were just a fucking horrible shit sandwich, man. Really bad. Another thing that kind of, you know, came to my attention when I was listening to it, I still can't hear the bass the way I'd like to hear the bass. Now, I can kind of hear it sometime, but the guy they've got playing bass for them now, and, you know, I always think of him as Metallica's new bass player. He's actually been in the band longer than Cliff Burton and Jason Newsted combined. I believe Rob Trujillo has been in Metallica since like 2001, and then Saint Anger came out in 2002. But the fucked up thing is that Rob Trujillo has only played on 2 Metallica albums. He's been in the band since 2002, 2001, and he's only played on 2 albums. He played on Death Magnetic, and he's playing on this one, Hardwired. He didn't play on Saint Anger. A lot of people think he did because he's in all the videos, but the guy who produced it, I believe at the time it was Bob Rock, and I also think that he's producing this one. I think they might have went with another guy on this one, but Bob Rock played bass on Saint Anger and kind of just, you know, played it by the book, didn't do anything too amazing. I would like to hear Rob Trujillo just doing his own fucking thing, man, and I haven't heard the whole album. I tried to get an advance copy, but Lazarich told me to go fuck myself, and then he called me the N-word, which was weird for me. It was weird for me. Who would have thunk it? Lazarich. Horrible racist. Yeah, you know, I would just like to hear them use him. It's such a waste. I mean, he is an amazing, amazing bass player. He's like a fucking utility bass player. If you don't know who I'm talking about, man, I'm sure most of you do, man. You kids are on point. This guy can do anything. I mean, if you look at the video of him, he's playing the beginning of For Whom the Bells Toll, which Cliff Burton originally played. I hate to say this, man. Some of y'all are going to hate your boy Rave for this. Rob Trujillo plays the intro to For Whom the Bells Toll, and he plays Orion. Oh, should I say it? I'm sorry, man. He plays it better than Cliff Burton, but at the same time, man, it's always easier to play something when you can hear it and then add your little thing. You know, he didn't write it, and that's what's important, you know. Cliff wrote those little bass lines. Your boy, Rob Trujillo, does an amazing job, but I still don't hear him in the mix and really doing what I think he should do, you know, which is just go fucking batshit crazy. But all in all, I gotta say, it's good for a couple of old dudes. And if you look at the video, it's not filmed that way accidentally. It's because they're old. You can get a really good look of James Hetfield in that. You get a really good look at Kirk Hammett. These guys look old. So the video, it's dark, it's stroby, because they want to appeal to some of the younger kids. Maybe the kids won't catch on that these are 52, 53-year-old guys doing it. But, man, to be honest with you, I can't wait till it comes out, man. You know, listen to the song. I listened to it a few times, and it really grew on me, man. I had it in my head, you know, humming it all day long, but you can't get a copy. I would play you a copy here, but copyright shit. I think I mentioned that already. But, you know what, man? That's going to wrap it up for me. We got to do a quick podcast this week because, you know, I'm fucking busy, man. Birthday parties and shit and jury duty. And I'm a little hungover. Well, I'm a lot hungover as I record this now. I went to a party last night and my brother was there. You guys don't know my brother. That's Sean Henney. You can find him on YouTube. I'll put a link to that in the description. Has the cool kids say, but definitely check out some of my brother's stuff. Sean Henney Classic, I believe, is his video that's up there. And they're giving me the cue, man. That's the fucking sun coming up over the Blackbird Studios in sunny North Cambridge. My name's Rave X. This is the Rave X 10-Minute Podcast. Yeah, man. Hey, remember something, kids. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. My name's Rave X, and I'm out of here.
That was the Rave X 10-Minute Podcast. Be sure to click like and subscribe. For new music and all things Rave X, go to youtube.com and search Rave X Music.